live right now?
Oh, are we live right now? Oh, cool.
It's
Just a
going
moment,
right now.
please. Let me share the link with our community right now. Events.
Sweet, we are live. Welcome, everyone. I just dropped it in the chat for you, Soda.
Yep. Yeah, just done. I just share the information with our community right now.
Awesome. Cool. Well, welcome, everyone. Really excited to have Soda and Martine of Plasm here today. Without further ado, really excited to learn more about how to use Chainlink on Parachains and Polkadot and everything that you're working on at Plasm.
Cool. Yeah, thank you, Kanan, for having us. So today I'm really excited to talk about what Plasm is and what we are working on right now, and the vision of the Polkadot, and also how to deploy smart contract on the top of Plasm network. So let's get it started. Let me see. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Cool. Hello, everyone. Again, thank you for having me. And I'm really excited to participate in Chainlink Hackathon. And we are actively looking for a developer who can make Chainlink Oracle on the top of Plasm network. And today I'm going to talk about what Plasm is and what we are working on right now, and also how to deploy smart contract on the top of Plasm network. And hopefully Martin can share some demo how to deploy contract on the top of our testnet. So I'm going to talk about Plasm Network. So Plasm Network is a multi-virtual machine smart contract hub on Polkadot that support Ethereum and the layer 2 technologies such as ZK rollup and optimistic rollup. We have been working on scaling solution on the top of Polkadot, and we have received around 6 grants from the Web3 Foundation. And we have already implemented Plasma and the smart contract playground and the ECDSA signature and the ECDSA for hardware. And we are also implementing ZK rollup, which is 50% done, and the optimistic rollup, which is 50% done right now. So what do you mean by multi-virtual machine? So Plasm Network support both Solidity, Ethereum virtual machine, as well as WebAssembly. This means you can deploy existing Solidity contract on the top of our Ethereum virtual machine, and you can also deploy Polkadot smart contract on the top of WebAssembly. And it's ready today. So you can deploy any sort of contract by using existing tool such as MetaMask, Remix, and so on. And today, I and Martin will be talking about Plasm Network, and I'm founder of Plasm. My name is Sota Watanabe, and today we have Martin.
Hi everyone, my name is Martin. I'm infrastructure developer at Plasm. So I'm also one of the early ambassadors from Plasm Network. Started as ambassador for a program, enthusiastic community member, and now I'm working together with Sota to build Web 3.0.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for the introduction. All right, so what's Plasm Network in one sentence? Plasm Network is a multi-virtual machine smart contract hub on Polkadot that support Ethereum and layer 2 solution like ZK rollup. And the Polkadot consists of relay chain and the Parachain. So relay chain is the heart of the Polkadot, which is developed by Parity Technologies and Web3 Foundation. And we have a Parachain. So Parachain is the own blockchain, which has own logic. So Parachain can be smart contract Parachain, DeFi Hub Parachain, IoT Parachain, etc. And we are making smart contract Parachain because Polkadot relay chain, the heart of the Polkadot, does not support smart contract functionality by design. So no one can make application on the top of Polkadot relay chain. In this sense, we need at least one parachain which supports smart contract functionality. And when it comes to smart contract functionality, I think we have two important things. So first one is Ethereum compatibility. And the second one is obviously a scaling solution, scalability, because blockchain does not scale by design. And this is where Plasm Networks comes in. And again, our Plasm Network support Ethereum virtual machine and also ZK rollup. So our network will be scalable. So all developer can deploy Solidity contract or Polkadot smart contract without sacrificing scalability, which means cheaper gas cost, faster finality, and more flexibility on layer 2. And also, I'm really excited to share a little bit about our journey on Polkadot. So we started making Plasm Network back in 2019. And at that time, Plasm was a sort of Plasma module on Substrate. So Substrate is the foundation for making Polkadot Parachain. So it's sort of like a WordPress. So you can make all web page by using WordPress, and you can make own blockchain by using Substrate, and which is developed by Parity Technologies. So when we started our development, we have been working on Plasma module, and now we are working on Parachain, making Parachain. And we got around 6 grants from the Web3 Foundation. And we have already accomplished Plasma module, smart contract playground, ECDSA for hardware, and we are working on optimistic virtual machine, optimistic rollup, and the ZK rollup. Optimistic virtual machine is a subset of optimistic rollup. And also, I would like to talk about like ECDSA a little bit. So ECDSA is cryptography, which is used for Ethereum. And now you can make Plasm Network address, public key, by using your Ethereum private key, because we support ECDSA. This improve user user experience, because you can make a Plasm Network address by using your Ethereum private key. Also, this is a sort of technical achievements. So we became the first Polkadot testnet parachain back in 2021, which is 1 month ago. And also we have deployed the first WebAssembly smart contract on the top of Polkadot testnet parachain. And we have completed the first ever cross-chain messaging transaction between Plasm Network and Akara through Polkadot. So the core functionality of Polkadot is interoperability. So you can transfer the message and data from one parachain to another parachain. And the last month, we made it happen with Akara. And now around 6 projects are connected to Polkadot testnet, and you can send a message between Plasm to Akara, Plasm to another parachain, and so on, back and forth. And more importantly, we supported Ethereum virtual machine on the top of Polkadot testnet. I think some of the Polkadot parachain support Ethereum virtual machine, but actually what they are doing is they are supporting Ethereum virtual machine on the top of independent substrate chain. So it is not Polkadot parachain. But now we support Ethereum virtual machine on the top of Polkadot testnet testnet Parachain, which means you can deploy the contract on the top of Polkadot instead of independent substrate chain. Yeah, interoperability was a buzzword in a few years, but now it became a reality. So we are really excited to make it happen and use cross-chain messaging passing and make interoperable multi-chain decentralized application on the top of Plasm network. Yeah, and our ecosystem is getting bigger and bigger. We have a partnership with Microsoft, Akala, API 3, and the Long Hash, and UC Berkeley, obviously with Chainlink. And we have already used the Chainlink Oracle on the top of Plasm network, and also our smart contract on Ethereum. And we are going to start a Microsoft Azure program with our community. So a community member can deploy nodes, can make nodes on the top of Plasm network by using Microsoft Azure. And during this hackathon, I'm really excited to see a Chainlink integration on the top of Polkadot testnet Parachain, the Plasm testnet Parachain. Cool. So I'm going to briefly talk about how to develop decentralized application on the top of Plasm network. So we have a 3 network right now: the Dusty network and Rococo, testnet, and the Plasm. So basically, the Dusty network is independent testnet, which is just a substrate chain. And we support Ethereum virtual machine as well as WebAssembly on the top of this testnet. And we also have a Plasm network testnet Parachain on Rococo. So Rococo is a Polkadot testnet for Parachains. So we have already connected our blockchain to Rococo, and you can deploy Solidity contract and WebAssembly contract on the top of Polkadot testnet instead of Dusty network. And now we have already launched a mainnet, but mainnet is locked right now, so no one make transaction. But we are going to connect Plasm network to Polkadot once it's ready, and Polkadot is not ready yet. Yeah, I hope we can connect our blockchain to Polkadot in this year. Yeah, and this is super simple architecture. So we have a Plasm network core, which have the core functionality of Plasm networks. And also we support both Ethereum virtual machine as well as WebAssembly environment. So you can deploy Solidity contract or Viper contract on the top of EVM, Ethereum virtual machine. And you can deploy Polkadot smart contract, Ink smart contract on the top of WebAssembly. And these contracts can interact each other. And also, we are making bridges right now. So we are making secret network bridge by using chain safe bridge function. And it will be MVP will be ready in weeks. And we are going to explain how it works in different Cloudcast or webinar. And also we are working on Ethereum bridge right now. So once it's ready, you can use existing Ethereum dApps on the top of Plasm network without compromising interoperability. So basically, Plasm network 1.0 will be a Polkadot testnet Parachain, and the Plasm network 2.0 will be a multi-chain smart contract hub, which has a lot of bridges. Yep. And today I would like to talk a little bit about our documentation as well. So we have a documentation, and if you are interested, please go to docs.plasmnet.io. And we have already written what is Plasm network and why we are working on Polkadot, and our functionality on the top, our functionality and our role on the top of Polkadot. I think the important things is this page, the smart contract. As I said before, you can deploy Solidity contract Piper contract and Ink contract on the top of Plasm network. And this is a tutorial how to deploy the contract on the top of Plasm network. So let's see one of them. I think Martin will be showing how to deploy Solidity contract on the top of a Dusty network. So basically this will be simple. So you can use Remix and you can paste smart contract here and you can connect the MetaMask to Dusty network, which is substrate based our testnet. And we have already prepared for RPC. So this is the RPC and after connecting MetaMask to Dusty network. So you need PLD token, Dusty network token on your MetaMask. But the MetaMask only support Ethereum account, right? Starts from 0x. But the Dusty network is substrate blockchain, so which does not have Ethereum account. So substrate-based blockchains account starts from 5. This is where our converter comes in. So our converter looks very simple, but once you fill out your Ethereum account here, so you can see your substrate account. So basically this substrate account comes from your Ethereum public key. We have already implemented ECDSA signal function on substrate. Yeah, that's why you can use Ethereum address on the top of substrate. Yeah, and you need PLD tokens. So feel free to join our Discord. Here, we have around 9,000 people on the top of Discord, and yeah, faucet is ready today. Yeah, actually, faucet is ready today. We have updated the faucet. So feel free to jump in Discord and ask PLD token. Where is the faucet? Yeah, here. Yeah, feel free to use the faucet and ask PLD token to the community. Cool. And lastly, I would like to talk about a little bit about our Twitter account, Discord account, and Medium. Discord is not written yet, so I'm going to add our Discord link here, and I'm going to share this slide on Chainlink Discord group as well as Plasm Network Discord group. So feel free to use it. So yeah, Martin, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let me share my screen.
Cool.
Okay, you can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Great. I will do some little tutorial about deploying contracts on our testnet. As you can see, I'm now on our testnet here. Our testnet can be found on polkadot.gs.org. And then you just have to choose on the top left. You can choose for test networks, and then you can choose for Dusty. This is very important to be connected to our testnet before deploying some contracts with Wasm. So I will first repeat some things Sota already mentioned, like our documentation. I really encourage you to look into our documentation we built around smart contracts, or if you're interested in building a validator, feel free to use our guides to do that. Also a little bit more information about our layer 2 applications, Ink smart contracts, and so on. If you want to know more about Substrate, there's also a very great website that you can see here on substrate.dev, where you can also learn more about building smart contracts with ink, creating a project with ink and so on. It's very useful if you want to know the basics around substrates. Today, I will generate my Solidity contract with Solong. Solong is a Solidity compiler. It's also supported by Web3 Foundation. I will be doing this on my Windows environment because I didn't have time to set up everything on my Linux. So let's start with Solong. So when you go to Medium, medium.com/Plasm network, you also find here tutorials. And in these tutorials, you also find something like compile smart contracts within a Solidity on Windows. I will be following this one right now, but it's actually the same if you do it on Linux or on your Macintosh, just some other commands. So just follow our tutorials we made for you guys and for our community. And if you have any problems, feel free to jump in our Discord. I'm there, all our developers are there, so we are always ready to give you some support regarding building your smart contracts on a testnet. So I will just explain the main basics around what I did. If you are using Windows, you must install the Docker, then you must install Solong. Like I already told you, I will not do everything here in this live session because sometimes it will take time to build Solong and to build everything. So I will skip all those and I will be going to my contracts. I'm not sure if you see my screen now. Do you see my comment screen, or do you also only see my text?
Well, we're only
I
seeing
can
the
see
meeting.
only your text.
Only my text. Okay, let me try to change this. And I want to share my screen, but my okay, now you will see everything.
Yep.
Okay, so I created Solidity contract here, just a basic Solidity contract. Just my contract is just hello world, where I just add a string to where the contract will greet me with hello world. Just a very simple, basic Solidity contract. So after I deployed everything like I did in a tutorial, I just let my, that's the wrong one. That's the, I will not type everything over because it will take too long. So if I just run this through my Docker, nothing really happens. But as you can see, my contract is now made here, hello world.contract. And now I can just deploy this contract on a testnet. How to do this? Just go to our testnet. You need to create an account here. When you have an account, you also need some PLD, some test tokens. Just come to our Discord so we can send you one, or use our Faceit website we just launched to get some PLD tokens. Now, how do I deploy my contract? I would just go to my developer, go to contracts. I see I already got it deployed here. Let me delete this. Okay. So I upload and deploy my code. I need my hello world contract. Next, let's say I will end down 100 PLD. Just deploy my contract.